Good evening, Master Tanaka. Good evening. Good evening, friend channel. Once again, we are grateful for the availability of both of you for another session with messages from us, beings of light from the brotherhoods gathered here, each one with their representatives, as well as the presence of our beloved protector, our great Archangel Michael, always available to protect us in these moments when we are communicating with you human beings. Special human beings who have previously had noble experiences and who throughout human history have learned to dedicate themselves to questions of spirituality in search of elevation. Human beings who are here on the material plane with an above average elevation, and that is why we consider them so special. Even more so because they are available to transmit our knowledge to other human beings who are also looking for something different, something higher, really looking for the path of the divine truth. For you, special human beings, not only Master Tanaka and Friend Channel, but also for you who listen to us, know that these messages are reaching you through spirituality, who enable my messages to reach you, to touch you, so that you really follow this path of divine truth, so that you continue the search for spiritual elevation. And as far as possible, besides developing spiritually, you also try to carry not only these messages that we are transmitting now, as well as to carry a message of peace, of unconditional love. The messages that we are transmitting are intended to add to the teachings already transmitted by the great Master Jesus Christ throughout this journey, from his experience in the material plane up to today, when we have a different cosmic situation, which makes it easier to communicate with you, special beings. All of this in order to make the largest number of people on planet Earth rise energetically, and in this way be increasingly prepared for a future of many energetic changes. So, my beloved human beings who make yourselves available to hear these messages, you are like sources of light for humanity. And as such sources of light, you do have enough brightness to lighten the path of those who have not yet awakened to divine truth. As stated in other messages, it is especially important that you human beings who have already reached a high level of energy, it is important that you enlighten those people who are on the verge of this awakening. People who are looking for the path of awakening. Many people need a little attention. They need a little more knowledge to become special people like you. Awakened people who really see that there is a different path than the illusion most human beings live on. These people who just need a little nudge to get on the path to the search for truth need you greatly. In this way, you can collaborate so that humanity reaches a critical mass of awakened human beings. And like this, wonderful changes are possible in this material plane. As is known, today we are living a quite different moment where the so-called segregation is taking place, the separation of the wheat and the chaff, often mentioned by our Master Jesus Christ. The time has come for those beings who for many years have had the opportunity to evolve and have not done so, will no longer have the experience here on planet Earth. Their next reincarnations will be on a quite different planet from planet Earth in terms of evolution. Yes, they will have their chance, their opportunity for a new experience to rise. By the mercy of God, all people have and always will have a new opportunity. But those people who did not reach their energetic level in all the opportunities they had, now will go to other planets, populate other orbits, and thus collaborate for the elevation of another more primitive planet. This segregation that is already taking place will affect many people. Most likely, the people who are around you, the people who are close to you, your co-workers, your family, your loved ones. Those people close to you have the opportunity to be illuminated by you, light sources. A friendlier conversation, the clarification of doubts, may indeed be what was needed for these people to turn to the path of seeking spiritual elevation. It is necessary currently, dear ones, that you do not have that limitation, that you do not have the shame, that you do not have the fear of speaking out, of showing your light to the people around you. Rest assured that this can make the difference among your loved ones, being the chaff or being the wheat. Think, meditate, pray, and these opportunities to show your light will come naturally to those who are on this threshold. However, it is necessary for you to understand that each person on planet Earth has their free will and their wishes must be respected. Many people around you fall far short of this imaginary dividing line. They are with their energies far short of what is needed to have the knowledge and the awakening. For these people, your words, your light will not be enough to illuminate them, unfortunately, and their wishes, their free will, must be respected. Each person has their story. Each person has their right to go on with their lives as they wish. But we beings of light are sure that each one of you will know how to distinguish these people. You will have the awareness of those people who really need a little push to enter the path of seeking elevation, and those people who are very far from this path of truth. They are very far away because of being so involved in the illusion. Certainly for these people, the light that you emanate will not illuminate enough to make them change their ideas, their thoughts, but you must respect their free will. We beings of light would like all people on the material plane to wake up. We would like to help everyone on this path. And we have suffered a lot for many years for not being able to help everyone. But Divine intelligence, merciful God, has given us all the divine energy, the energy of love, power, and divine wisdom, that is His image and likeness. He also gave the so-called free will so that all people would have the freedom to experience an experience on the material plane as they wish. It is a very sacred law. The law of free will is often misinterpreted. It is cruel often, but it is the greatest expression of God's love for His children. It is the freedom to have an experience totally free, completely how one wishes to. So, as cruel as the consequences are for a human's point of view, this law must be obeyed. Therefore, yes, radiate your light onto all those you feel you should, but do not expect everyone to understand, to pick up on these messages and this light the same way you do. Many friends, family members, children, mothers, fathers will be guided into divine truth, and many will also choose to follow, to continue following their path in illusion. Everyone, regardless of their choices, are our brothers and deserve our love. That is unconditional love. All wishes must be respected. Respect for the will of one another is essential for you who are in the divine search. Therefore, complaining, feeling hate, feeling anger, judging people who want to continue in the illusion will only make your energies go down. Therefore, be aware of free will. Be aware. Very well, friends and dear special human beings. We are sure that our message has been fully conveyed. We thank the presence of all. Have a great week, everyone. So be it, so it is. It is done. Thank God.